Well, I just want to point out I've been doing a lot of cardio lately, and this is the fourth day in a row I did 3 hours of cardio. So, got the Georgia thing going on here. Confederate sergeant, whatever. That's fake sergeant. That's a modern day sergeant thing. But I've haven't done cardio. I remember mentioning on a video about a couple videos back that I hadn't done 3 hours of cardio in a row since 2012, and I used to do it every day for all of 2007, 8, 9, 10, 11, and most of 12. Then I started backing off to like 2 hours and 100 minutes and started gaining weight. But when I did the 3 hours of cardio back in 2007, I remember I dropped 87 pounds in 5 months flat, 62 pounds in the first 2 months, and actually got almost anorexic there because, that's just how it was. But I've been right here, I got it here, it's a triple therapeutic dose of Colostrum, mixed it up on a little mini mixer. And it's this stuff here, Colostrum LD from Sovereign Labs. I don't sell it, but the only thing I can figure must be doing something different is this. Because I think I only missed a couple days working out because I was working really late and I got back really late. 2 days I missed maybe after the last 5 weeks. But I've been increasing the amount of workout. So today I was out, you probably saw the video, I was messing around with the gas generator, getting it going. I was doing other things. I was pumping up the tires on a little 4x4 Suzuki with the bicycle pump, so you got to pump it up with your arms. That kind of wears you out in 95-degree heat. There was just a lot of junk I was doing, mowing the lawn and things like that. And then I went to the gym. And I was on that thing 3 hours. And, normally after you're doing that stuff during the day and being out in the heat, you don't feel like being at the gym that long. So, no problem. And here it is a little bit after midnight, and I got plenty of energy. I don't feel tired a bit. So, I don't know what's going on, but that's how I used to feel. And something must have been out of whack, because I take a lot of supplements. I always take the Nature's Way Alive whole food vitamins. And a woman told me about that who used to have multiple, I guess she still has multiple sclerosis, MS, but she takes that vitamin. She takes every food she takes doesn't have any kind of preservatives in it or anything unnatural, and no dyes or food colorings or nothing. And she's got like no MS symptoms, and she takes that vitamin, Nature's Way Whole Food Alive Energizer. I take that. I've been taking that for years. I take a lot of vitamins. I take magnesium malate, the vitamin E, mixed tocopherols, the vitamin D, the K2, the flax oil, fish oil, borage oil, the boron mineral supplement. There's a lot of different things. I can't remember. Iodine, astragalus root. Even taking that herb, that mushroom. I know there's rhodiola root. That's not the mushroom. It's reishi. I think it is reishi mushroom. And I don't know. But none of that stuff really made too much of a difference until I start taking this. Well, I don't know what's going on, but I could theorize that maybe I wasn't absorbing all those nutrients. And maybe it's not just this. Maybe it's this has allowed me to absorb all the other stuff I'm taking better. That it's actually getting in my system. I don't really know why, but ever since I started taking this, but this is the only thing I take. It may be the combination. I'm not 100% sure, but ever since I started taking this stuff, my energy went back to the way it was a long time ago. So I'm going to continue on with this, and I figure, even if I don't go, all out, really, because I'm not really putting a hammer down like as much as I really could, but still, it's way more than I've been doing in years, and it's not hard to do. So something's going on here, and it's ever since I started taking this. But like I said, I think it might be because I'm already taking all these supplements, and when I added this, maybe they digest better and get in your system. I'm not 100% sure, because I don't want to say that this works for sure for everybody, but ever since I started taking this, it worked for me. I'm assuming that it's a combination of things, because maybe this, has helped my digestive system to absorb all these other things I've been taking all along. And now it's like I just kicked into overdrive. And you know, I could be out there pretty much all day doing things out in the hot sun and still go to the gym for 3 hours and come back and I'm not tired. So that's a good sign. That's a very good sign. And I ordered 4 bags of this big bag. So like, this is the small bag. When I first got this, I got a little bottle. Then I got the big bottle. Then I started getting the bags with the, you know, like this, because the capsules they're too expensive to buy. You want to buy bulk powder if you want to take enough of this stuff. Then I got a big bag of it. Then I got the cheapest discount is to get 4 big bags. I forget how many ounces are in a bag, but $340 for starts, like, you know, it adds up. But I mean, it's the cheapest way to get it is to buy the biggest bulk at a time. So I ordered that on the way, and I still got the big bag left over. I bought a couple big bags separate. They're like 99 each. So to buy 4, if you bought them separate, it'd be like $396. If you buy them in one big all at once, it's $339. So it's like a 15% discount over buying the big bags. And these small bags are even more money than buying a big bag. So, you know, if you're going to do this, you probably want to buy a big quantity. But I wasn't sure about it. At first, actually, when I started taking this colostrum, I didn't really feel good. I felt sluggish. Then I read that that's kind of common because as it gets rid of the bad stuff, the bad bioflora, you'll feel from all the toxins that all the bad flora it destroyed, as they die off, the bad microbes die off, they leave a toxin. And that's what makes you feel sluggish. And then I started, after that got away, you know, got out of me, I started feeling strong again. I was like, whoa, God, you know, feel like I could go move up to the mountains of Georgia now. I've got plenty of power in me, man. So anyway, well, it just keeps up. We'll see what happens. So I'm going to keep on with it. I got the discipline. It's just that before I'd work out for maybe 4 days max, a half an hour a day, and after that I was trashed. I couldn't do no more. I was thinking, what the hell's wrong with me? It was just like that for like a long time. Ever since I started joining that gym, and I just couldn't get over that. And then all of a sudden I started taking this and started like every half an hour every day. I didn't miss a day. I said, well, that's an improvement. And I started upping it to an hour. Mainly the elliptical machine, because it's like cross-country skiing. You kind of use your whole body. That thing actually works pretty good. That Life Fitness elliptical machine, if you do it with the arms and the legs, and as you get better at it, like the way I was doing it before, sometimes I'd emphasize more arms and legs, and one time I'd work out, so you get every muscle. And you can see in my earlier videos I was much slimmer if you look back 2012. But I was slimmer than that, because even in 2012 I started backing off my workouts. And so I worked out really hard from first week of January 7th, but then I didn't hit my bottom weight till early June, like June 8th or 7th, and then in January 7th. Then by late 2012, that's when I started backing off. But I didn't really gain weight till it took me, I'd say it was by 2015, I already really gained a whole bunch of weight. But even in 2013, I wasn't gaining that much weight. But then, I don't know if I lost weight now, I probably did, but I'm not looking. I'll find out later. Because I got a feeling that it's working like crazy. I'm just going to keep this up. And I'll probably, I'll find out later what I weigh, whatever the hell it is. I don't want to looking at that scale, because when I look at that scale, and if I don't like it, I might not eat nothing for 2 days or 3 days in a row, man. I get too competitive on that. And actually, in a way, admittedly, I might have been kind of anorexic theoretically before, because as it's defined, you don't even want to gain a pound. You want to make sure, like, if you do your belt, if it's at 29, 30 inches, it always buckles at that. And you get obsessed with just me. I did cardio, like, well, actually I did 3 hours of cardio 365 days a week, intense cardio, harder than I'm doing now. And some days it was 4 hours or more. Or some days I might be trimming trees and mowing the lawn for 5, 6 hours. Then I go to the gym for 3 hours. I would never miss a day. I don't care if it's Christmas. I don't care if it's New Year's Day, Thanksgiving. I don't give a damn what day it was. I was always doing that. And there was a few days I did 8 hours. I did 3, 3, and 2 during the day. And a lot of people criticize me for that. And that's partly why I started backing off and started listening to them. But, you know, my reinforcement actually came from the anorexic women because they helped me and I helped them. But I'm not anorexic in that way. You know, I wasn't in that way. I mean, not now, obviously. I'm not anorexic. I cured anorexia. Yeah, I did, definitely, for sure. But, I mean, but, you know, before. And I did it in a way like I didn't want any fat, but I didn't want to be unhealthy. You know, I wasn't doing it the wrong way, I guess. I don't think you would call that anorexia. I think you would call it just being obsessed with being thin. But I do it in a lean, muscular way. And that's why I like doing the cardio a lot. And it's amazing how I got out of that. And, you know, but I have been into the shit for maybe decades before that. So my muscle memory's there. So when I start putting the hammer down, I don't have a problem doing it. Like I'm being a little cautious right now because I'm basically senior citizen territory right now, even though I don't feel like it at all. It's like a number, man. I'm a little cautious about putting the hammer down, you know, even though you say 3 hours, you know, but still it's not, I wasn't doing it that, I was in the cardio range, so whatever. So I'm being a little cautious here in the beginning. I know as I get going on it, I'll probably do more and more, get more intense on it, and let's see what happens. But I personally think it's this stuff. But then again, there's so many people told me about carbon C60 doing all these wonders, and I took it, and you know, I took the carbon C60. And they're telling me the brands. I took a few different of the top brands. I took, you know, Purple Power. I took some other one that was supposed to be really great. Then I used the good and cheap one. It's still really good. The only thing I noticed it did was it improved my vision, and it got rid of some gray hair. I don't know about energy, you know. But then, I don't know, maybe it's because I take all these vitamins, but ever since I've been taking this stuff, this has really been doing it. Now that's just me, maybe. I don't know. Maybe for you it may not. Because a lot of people told me carbon C60 was the greatest thing in the world. They're going to the gym all the time. They could run faster. I was like, I took it and it didn't do nothing for the gym. Nothing. When I took this, it did. But that's me. So, anyway, enough talking. Getting kind of dry here. I'm going to drink this stuff. Anyway, over and out. You know, it's working for me. I mean, that's all I gotta say. I mean, I can't tell you it's gonna work for you, but I figured I'd tell you this because I'm surprised that I can do this stuff now. Like I said, I haven't done 3 hours in cardio in a row in the gym since 2012, and this is the 4th day in a row I did this. Even after doing stuff during the day in the hot sun, where I should be way exhausted even to go to the gym in the first place. I had no problem doing that, and I'm done with it. Just got done with the workout a little while ago, maybe about 40 minutes ago. I got out of there, and I feel absolutely energetic. So how's that? Is that a testimony or what? I don't know. Anyway, over and out.